It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. And Kobe Bryant now in the twilight of his career. Very few have had his fuel and his drive. Shaq, you played with him. Give me your thoughts on Kobe.
Yes, he has 5 championships. Yes, he's passed up Michael Jordan in scoring, but he wants to win more than anyone else in the league. He still obsesses over it. He's the biggest critic, and it drives his game. We don't know if this is going to be his last year. He said he doesn't know, but this guy wants to be the best ever.
But you have to admire how he's adapted his game year by year by year, and by the body that he has to do it with. When he was younger, jumping out the gym. Then all of a sudden, as he's getting older, he's posts up more, went down and worked with Akeem Olajuwon. This guy is a true professional.
With the game just about ready to tip, we send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at the Lakers, and with the worst record in the NBA, they simply don't have the talent to win that many ball games.
I guarantee you what, guys, the adrenaline is already flowing on both sides. A rivalry matchup like this means a little more to the players than just any other game.
And not just the players, Greg. How about the fans, too? I mean, they get into this thing as well. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams square off. It should be a good one, and I'm glad to be right in the middle of it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Randall out there with Young. And it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. On defense, the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Outside, Kobe. Down low, Hibbert. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Ball right side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Young with the ball. Out defended by Freak. And he gets it to go. Young's got his first 2 points of the night. Now here's Paul. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. In the corner, it's Griffin. And Hibbert with the block. Here's Clarkson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. They now take the lead. Young's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Paul outside. Top of the key, Griffin. Pass to Ross. Releases from 15. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. And the basket good. Ross has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Bryant. fader on the way. And another basket for the Lakers.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The Clippers trail. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by Los Angeles. Hibbert, the pass to Young. Layup off the pick. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now here's Paul. 9 points last game out. Inside, tries it from 9. And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers leading by 3. Clarkson with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kobe's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Freak, and Jordan sends it back. Now, Ross. 35 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Clarkson following the basket by Freak. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Clippers, number 1.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Paul for 3. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Lakers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. That's good from Hibbert. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Clippers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's Crawford. Here's Ross. He nails it, and we're tied up. Ross has got 9.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here's Bryant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Here's Paul.
Move the ball. Stick it
Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Attention, Stadium Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance
Reddick's checked in for the Clippers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lou Williams is checked in for Bryant. The Lakers trail. And here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beyond the arc. That's good.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Now here's Paul. Out left to the wing. Here's Griffin. Here's Ross. Got a hand on it. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Now here's Paul. Dishes to Reddick. With some arc. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Reddick. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Young, here we go. The shot misses. And the Clippers will go the other way with it, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Now here's Paul, following the shot by Roy Hibbert. Paul outside. Here's Griffin outside for Jordan. Just 3 to shoot. Reddick for 3. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Lakers trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. So, for the Clippers, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. So making a switch. Roberts checked in. To end the run, he lays it in. Roberts got his first points of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Rivers can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Ross with a wide open look. They get it again. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin, let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Nick Young. He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Roberts. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Williams. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Rivers with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ross sets a screen for Rivers. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Rivers.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Hibbert with the screen. Williams attacking. And he gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Pierce. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Pierce has got his first points of the game.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Roberts and Williams. Here we go. That's good. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Rivers. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. There's a screen and stolen by Hibbert. And here's the break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Calathis, and Roberts has it in the corner. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pierce with the screen on Williams. Ross dishes to Pierce with 4 seconds on the clock. Off the iron that time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin.
You know, Blake, everything that's happening for him, he deserves it because he's worked so hard and put so much into it, and he's a huge piece to our team being successful.
Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake, all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers, for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Freak is out there with Pierce. And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak week. In the last matchup against the Timberwolves, put on quite a show. He ended up with 35 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Randall passes to Bryant. Excellent D there from Ross.
And not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now here's Ross. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. The Lakers trail. Feeds it to Calathes. Picked by Randall. Calathes kicks to Kobe for the three. Again, the miss by Bryant. The Clippers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Here's Redick. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now, here's Redick. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Paul with the three. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And it's Bryant in the corner. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. Kobe's got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now here's Ross. He's got 11. Jordan, the screen, takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bryant drives in. Misses in close.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Redick dishes to Ross. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Here's Calathes looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Calderon. Just 5 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Ross. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Lakers trail by 4. Clarkson with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Offensive rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Hibbert. 8 rebounds, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just...
Los Angeles leading by 7. Screen by Young. Nick Young on the wing. Here's Roberts, covered by Redick. Roberts passes to Randall. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Well, if the pressure's increased in the second half of the season, you would know it from looking at these numbers these wingmen have put up from the free throw line since All-Star. You take a look at Young, second in the NBA, so great from the line. And, of course, Freak.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you they put a lot of long hours in the gym to get those percentages to where they are.
Well, you can't get those numbers without the work, and they've posted impressive numbers, and all of them are naturally gifted shooters, but you have to add to natural ability the work required to bring it to fruition.
Nobody near Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Roberts kicks to Calathes. He feeds it to Young. Left side Williams, 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Clippers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now here's Rivers. T right on him. Lets it go. No good from Ross. Lakers leading by 7. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's deflected. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Rivers dishes to Seraphin. Redick inside the line. Drops one in from the wing. Redick's got 6 points in the quarter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Roberts. And he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Calathes. There's the pass to Williams. Good. That's Calathes who picks up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead. Now Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The dish to Seraphin. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Yo, you better. I'm about to pop a blood vessel up there. Stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestions on what we can change, he can come to me. Because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. As we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store.
And what a tremendous game for Ross. 8 rebounds, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
So for the Lakers right now, Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Roy Hibbert is out there with Randall. And it's Young in at the 3, the small forward. For Los Angeles, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Clarkson. Hibbert with the screen. Bryant drives in, 14 feet away. A second chance effort, and that one's good. 11 points for Roy Hibbert.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Picked by Griffin. Paul kicks to Jordan. Crawford outside. 5 on the clock. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Here's Kobe, and another basket for the Lakers.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Paul with the ball, out defended by Randall. Here's Ross, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles leading by 9. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. The feed now to Ross. Paul right side, down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot wide open. Crawford's got 5.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Clarkson passes to Kobe. From past the arc. Here's Randall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the lead.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he makes both free throws.
For Ross, an amazing run for him the second half of the season. Averaging 36, 14 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Paul dishes to Ross. Power down with both hands.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Attention, Staples Center. That was your Spirit Dance Team. Give it up.
Lakers leading by 9. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
They set the pick. Jordan the screen. Deep 2 from Ross. They get it back. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Paul outside. Jordan with a screen on Young. Ross passes to Jordan. Deep 2 from Crawford. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's Clarkson, defended by Paul. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Randall. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. Great D that time from Jordan. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Paul, right side. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Bryant with it. Chris Paul covering. Kobe dishes to Randall. He kicks it to Hibbert. Lakers passing it around. Young with no one around. And it falls over the rim and in. Young's got 14 points for the game. Well, who's had the hot hands in the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at Redick. So solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. And, of course, Jamal Crawford.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a 2-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
Lakers leading by 7. Now, here's Clarkson. Crawford with the steal. Paul outside. Pass to Crawford. Wide open look. Another shot. Ross banked in off the glass. Ross has got 9 points here in the second half.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
That's good. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Jordan the screen. Ross passes to Jordan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here's Kobe. Rejected by Ross. Crawford against Calderon. Crawford kicks to Jordan. Paul with the ball. Puts it up from 17. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Crawford.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Clarkson dishes to Bryant. Ross with the steal. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Calderon against Ross. Hibbert with a screen on Paul. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Jordan the screen, kicks it to Ross. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Can't stop this.
Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Clarkson. He's got 5. This is to Bryant. Pass to Clarkson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Hibbert hits the bucket.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Up top, Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson.
Move the ball.
Rivers passes to Ross. And the layup's good off the glass. Ross has got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Now Clarkson, he has 6. No good. Nice D from Ross. And here's Rivers. Feeds it to Pierce. To the paint, off the screen. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Griffin's checked in for Pierce. Roberts is checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Picked by Randall. Calathes kicks to Roberts. For 3, Williams. And it's Williams again missing. The Clippers trail. Now here's Rivers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. For the lead. And he gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Picked by Randall. There's Williams with the 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. The Clippers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. Lakers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. And Roberts kicks to Calathes. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
They set the screen to the inside. Serafin. Great tee that time from Hibbert. The Lakers trail. Williams dishes to Roberts. Back to Williams. Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 11 points.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was. In the second half of the season, you get a good idea of the Clippers and where they stand statistically. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Calathes gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 2.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Rivers with it. At the elbow, it's Freak. Excellent D there from Williams.
Usually if he gets to the rim, He's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
From deep. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up. Calathes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Lakers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. 36 seconds left in the third. Ross against Williams. From the wing, just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. That's his 4th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. The rebound by the Lakers. Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Calathes. Back to Williams. And Roberts kicks to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers ahead, up by 2. And when we return... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Clippers shooting in this game 45%. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce out there with Griffin. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Griffin inside, covered by Hibbert. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Passes it to Pierce. Young against Ross. To take the lead. The rebound by Young.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Paul kicks to Ross. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Young, here we go. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Clippers.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Young. 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get...
And here are the Clippers now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Paul passes to Ross. To Paul. That one bounces around and comes back out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Calderon dishes to Clarkson. Williams against Ross. It's Williams with the drive. Calderon for 3, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. He feeds it to Ross. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Griffin.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That's good from Blake Griffin. And the Lakers with some changes. Hibbert comes in for Jose Calderon. And Julius Randle subbed in for Bryant. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles leading by 4. Clarkson kicks to Williams. The pass to Clarkson. Hibbert with the screen. The dish to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Paul kicks to Ross. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Picked by Randall. Clarkson passes to Hibbert. Ross against Young. Back to Hibbert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Ross.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Here's Williams. Clarkson dishes to Hibbert. Williams for 3. That's good. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Paul kicks to Crawford. Down low. And Ross with the slam.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Clarkson. The feed to Randall. They set the pick. He kicks it to Hibbert. Pass to Williams. Back to Hibbert. 6 to shoot. Randall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, Julius Randall in this one, he has 11 points and a steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Ball outside. At the elbow, Griffin shoots from 12. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead. Now Clarkson, picked by Randall. Clarkson passes to Williams. Young against Ross. Williams kicks to Hibbert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Clippers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Griffin. They double team Griffin. Ball outside. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys.
And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. No good off the front iron.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Kicks it to Young. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a two-possession game.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and stolen by Hibbert. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Williams. Puts it up from 12, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Griffin against Hibbert. Shoots a fader. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Here's Rivers. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Clarkson. And so Los Angeles takes the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...
Jose, congratulations on the win here tonight. How important was winning this game following your last loss to try to reestablish some momentum?
Well, I think we played better. I think we're getting confidence. I know it was a bad loss, but we know what we have to do to win games. We're going to be really concentrate. That's what we've been doing. Everybody got to be on the same page. Keep helping each other. That's how a team win games.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.